До 6 часов ровно ждем и начинаем. Надо проверить, как будет захватываться игра. И там уже будет видно, нормально оно все будет или нет. Пробуем по-другому. Нету, так она захватываться не хочет. Значит, придется ее в спокойный режим переводить. В окне должна схватиться, по идее. Так, у меня небольшие проблемы. Мне нужно время. Айзек в следующий раз. В принципе, если сейчас не получится, то вполне возможно и сейчас. Но это не точно. Сейчас мне надо понять, почему не хочется Макс схватываться. Это что не так-то? Момент. разобраться, в чем проблема. Если попробовать вот так. Хорошо. Раз так, я попробую по-другому. Есть. Кино есть. Так, момент. Ниже. Вот так оно работает. Единственное, что останутся полосы. Но полосы я сейчас уберу. Ну, точнее, ну как уберу? Частично. Хоть чем-то адекватным заполню. Не так. Вот так. Теперь хоть что-то чуть-чуть более адекватное. Но чуть-чуть опоздали. Теперь зато знаем, как это все делается. Полосы так и останутся. Я их не могу убрать. Потому что игра, во-первых, не в полном разрешении. Потому что весь первый сезон придется играть так. Потому что это особенность этой игры, она не такая уж и новая. Вот. Звуки есть, звуки есть. Значит, новая игра. Я просто настраивал. Толку было настраивать, нет. Ну. Субтитры я читать не буду. Я не хочу перебивать героев. Всего-то на пару минут задержались. Нормально. Да, я буду пересказывать после диалога.
When are we gonna get another case, Sam? Surely the local lawbreakers must miss our esoteric brand of personalized criminal justice.
Patience is a sharp razor to swallow, little buddy. Okay, don't scream this time.
Oh, I got it! I got it! Hello?
Leave Swiss cheese by the rat hole, or you'll never see your precious phone alive again. Jiminy Christmas Eve in a padlock sweatbox. Some misguidedly ballsy felons napped our phone.
Eerie. I just went cheese shopping. How did they know?
Be sure it's Swiss cheese, right? And be quick about it.
Ordinarily, I hate yielding to extortion, but I have to admit I'm half charmed by the sheer spunk of that oily little perp. Where'd you put the cheese, Max?
Gosh, it was hours ago. You know I have the memory of a dried trout.
Sadly, yes I do. Well, it's gotta be somewhere in this room.
Так. Начало. Герои ничего не делают. Потом звонит телефон. И они не знают, где этот телефон. Находят записку вместо телефона. Теперь надо найти способ выманить этот телефон у крысы. Для этого надо найти сыр. Именно такой, который он просит.
Good old Lou.
Who's Lou again?
The bowling ball, of course.
Так, берем сразу шар для боулинга. Открываем чулан.
Oh, there it is.
И вот наш сыр. Только это не тот сыр, который просит крыс.
Unfortunately, this is not Swiss cheese.
So what?
So, the rat was very specific about wanting Swiss cheese in particular.
Нужен швейцарский сыр. Сыр с дырками.
Take that, you law-breaking dairy products.
Sam, no! The cheese was innocent!
Innocent? I think not.
Расстреляли сыр, получили
Voila,
швейцарский
Swiss
сыр.
cheese. Or close enough to fool the casual observer, anyway.
Don't say voila.
Надо отдавать сыр крысе.
Greetings. The members of the Benevolent Brotherhood of Vermin would like to thank you for your offering.
The members of Sam and Max would like their phone back now.
If you don't mind.
I regret to inform you the situation has changed, and I am unable to comply with your request. A list of additional demands for the return of the phone is as follows.
Now, let's discuss this calmly.
Let's debone the smarmy little skis and see if the phone's in there.
I ain't talking, coppers. Jimmy Two-Teeth ain't no rat. Well, I ain't talking.
В общем, отдали крысе сыр, но крыса не была бы крысой. Сейчас будем ее ломать.
We've met your demands, we got you the cheese. Any honorable rodent would hold up his end of the bargain and give back our phone.
Us rodents is not known for being particularly honorable.
We'll go half easy on you if you'll just cough up the phone.
Yeah. Never happened, pig.
Help me help you, Jimmy.
What the heck is that supposed to mean?
I have no idea, but it always sounds good on TV. Look, I want to help you, but my partner is a little unhinged. I'm afraid I may be unable to keep him from harming you in some colorfully gruesome fashion.
Let me at him, Sam.
I can take care of myself.
Самое бесполезное с ним разговаривать.
I'm about ready to wring your scrawny, trash-eating neck.
You think you're scary?
You don't know where his hands have been.
Чего?
Or when I last
Блин.
washed them.
Who cares? I'm a rat, remember? Hey, Dogface, your partner's giving me a headache.
Прикольные полоски. Ладно.
You mentioned a headache. Would you like some aspirin? Oh, and while I'm at it, is there anything else I can do to make you comfortable? Are you thirsty, perhaps? Lights too bright?
Well, that's
В
sport enough.
принципе,
Yes.
субтитры
Now you mention
читабельные.
it, I really don't like being up
Все
here
равно
so high.
пересказывать хотя бы
I got me a
частично
thing
буду.
about heights. They make me nervous, you know?
Oh, really?
Так. Сейчас, момент. Ага, не работает ничего. Понятно. Ясно.
Don't like heights, eh? How'd you like it if I dangled your greasy hide out the window?
Hey, you wouldn't. Wait,
I warn you,
Ладно.
I'm known for my fuzzy white butterfingers.
It's true. You should see him trying to tie an ascot.
all right. Have mercy.
I've had mercy. It was unpleasantly gooey, like things that have fallen onto pavement from a great height.
I give up. Take your phone and let me go.
Ah, for the love of... I wish I could unsee that. Hello. Yes? Great gouts of steaming magma on a beeline for the orphanage. We're on our way.
Yeah! Ow!
Where's the rat?
I let him go. Who was on the phone?
It was the commissioner, Max. Multiple reports of malfeasance in the neighborhood.
Oh, joy! That's my second favorite feasance.
Idiot. We've got to get down to the corner store right away.
Игра настолько старая, что она не
This
поддерживает
might come in
хоккея.
handy.
Don't do that again.
От какого существа? Так, в общем, берем перчатку, погнали. 8 минут много, и оно маленькое. Сделай ему тюрьму из стакана. И оно никуда не убежит. Так, надо в магазин сходить.
Have no fear, simple citizens. The freelance police are here to keep the peace.
Violently, if possible. You called?
It's just you two? Where's the SWAT team? Where's the National Guard? Where's NASA?
NASA?
Hold on, Bosco. What's the problem?
What's the problem? It's a terrorist, a munchkin terrorist. He'll be the death of us all.
Стаканом накрываешь его, а потом бумажку. А потом делай с ним, что хочешь. В общем, пришли, надо теперь узнать, что этот продавец орёт.
Where is this Lilliputian agitator?
Are you blind? He's right there.
Yowzers, that is one ugly Hey, I know him!
Oh, that's right. It's one of the lovable scamps from that 70s TV show about the singing soda jerks.
The soda poppers!
Isn't he the one with the bladder control issues?
Yeah, Whizzer!
He's a former child star. Oh, just lock him up and throw away to jail.
Exactly what is the nature of Whizzer's malfeasance?
He's delivering videos I didn't even order. Brady Culture's eyeball, what is that? Oh, it's something bad, I can tell you that.
Videos.
And look at that display. It's subversive and hideous. I don't know any white guy with a fro like that.
I hear that.
Any idea why a freakish relic of the 70s would unload videos in your store?
Think about it. No individual acting alone would ever deliver videos of his own volition. It makes no sense. I smell a conspiracy.
I think you're just catching the hot weenies in an updraft.
No, it's definitely a conspiracy.
Any other heinous terrorist activities to report?
Yes, he keeps using my bathroom. Who knows what he's doing in there?
I think I know.
So, we've got an unwanted video dumper and serial leak taker.
Not even the National Guard can help us now.
I think we got it.
Okay, anything else?
В общем, к нему в магазин.
We'll chat more later,
Коротышка
Bosco, but right now it's time to get up close and
приносит
personal with that pint-sized evildoer.
кассеты.
Stop that crazy man before he kills us all.
Ой, он побежал. Торговцу не нравится вот эта волосатая рожа.
Hey there, Mr. Whizzer.
No need to be formal. My friends just call me Whizzer. And so do my enemies and lots of people like you I've never met. Everyone calls me Whizzer.
What exactly are you doing here?
Delivering videos. Take one. They're free.
What's the story with these videos?
Brady Culture's IBO is the ocular fitness regimen for people on the go.
Who exactly is this Brady Culture fellow supposed to be?
And what kind of steroids does he use on his hair?
Brady Culture is a genius, and his IBO program is a boon to all mankind.
Ooh, a boon! Why don't people use that word more often?
And did you know he was the star of Culture's Clubhouse in 1970?
Fascinating. It's a child star bonanza.
В общем, вот этот волосатый, он типа выпустил свои кассеты с гимнастикой для класса. И бесплатно теперь раздает везде, абсолютно. Вот.
Well, that's nice.
What is?
Ну и надо будет узнать, что, зачем, да почему.
If you'll excuse us, we've got shopping to do.
Take a copy of the IBO video while you're at it. It will change your life.
Возьмем одну.
Free videos? Don't mind if I do. Brady Culture's IBO for ocular fitness. The revolutionary isometric exercise.
What's so revolutionary about it?
See through walls and clothing, roll your eyes at lightning speed, lose 5 pounds of eyeball fat.
Oh, good. I can never seem to lose that last 5 pounds.
What do you say we start off this movie night a little early today?
I'll bring the caramel-coated sugar logs.
Ну, в общем, фитнес для глаз. Очень веселая вещь. Вот еще один. Надо с ним тоже
Look, Sam,
поговорить.
it's another one of the soda poppers.
Wow, what are the odds? Say there, Soda Man.
Oh, you made me mess up. Now I have to start all over.
Specs, it's you! Wow, an actual celebrity vandalizing our neighborhood. This is great!
Tell me something about that trendy modern street art you're perpetrating.
What about it?
How did you select your subject matter?
He looks like a fried egg.
It's Brady Culture. He's the genius behind the Ocular Fitness program. You really should try one of his videos.
I'd rather try a fried egg.
И вот уже из разговора со вторым шипучкой становится ясно, что что-то тут не так. И что этот Брейди культура какой-то странный. В общем, я думаю, нет смысла с ним разговаривать.
But enough about that.
You can never get enough of Brady Culture's Ibo.
Well, we'll leave you to it.
But you have to agree to paint me next.
Sorry, I only paint Brady Culture.
Есть еще одно место, куда мы можем сходить. В принципе, можно на автомобиле прокатиться, но нет смысла сейчас. Поэтому пойдем к Сибилу. Сейчас она психотерапевт.
Welcome! You look like you could use some therapy. Not from a wide-eyed circus freak like you. Hey, it's another one of the soda poppers. Me?
Right, you're,
Peepers!
I don't know what you're talking about. My name is Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist.
Are you sure your name is Sybil, not Peepers?
Absolutely. Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist. That's me.
He's trying to pull a fast one, Sam. Where's your gun?
Violence is not the answer.
Since when? Sam, we're dealing with a dangerously delusional psychotic here.
Obviously.
А это третий из шипучек. И по нему уже видно, что что-то тут вообще не так, потому что выдает себя за другого человека.
How about a little analysis?
Certainly. Tell me what's bothering you.
I've been feeling less frisky than usual.
Well then, you might try Brady Culture's Ibo video. That'll put a spring in your step. Your eyes, too.
Ibo? Yes, my runny, poached egg-like eyes could use a workout.
You won't regret it.
И в итоге он тоже сводит разговор к тому, что нужно посмотреть кассету с фитнесом для глаз.
Enough said. Excuse me for a minute, would you?
Sure.
Thank God! I've been locked in that closet so long I was starting to invent life stories for the mothballs. I've got to sit down. Oh my God! He's still here? Call a cop!
You're in luck, ma'am. Sam and Max. We're freelance police.
Sybil Pandemic, licensed psychotherapist. Nice to know ya. Arrest that lunatic immediately!
Так, и вот настоящий Сибил Пандемик.
What's the charge?
Assault! Kidnapping! Identity theft!
Those are good charges.
Some of my favorites. And what about mopery?
He locked me in the closet, and he's been pretending he's me!
Gadzooks, why?
Well, these cases can be very complicated and delicate. There may be repressed feelings of inadequate transference or latent unwarranted hypochondriac Freudianism.
Come again?
He's a complete whack job. Although actually, now that I look closely, I think he's been hypnotized.
И вот настоящий терапевт увидел, что он загипнотизирован. Да, в принципе, не только он.
Are there steps we can take? Soothing music, or perhaps some sort of invasive surgery?
Shock treatment! Shock treatment!
Typically, a hypnotic state can be revised after rendering the subject susceptible to new input.
Sorry, I don't speak psychotherapist.
You've got to knock them unconscious to bring them out of it.
Knock him unconscious! Now you're talking!
I can demonstrate on this guy if you'll knock him out for me.
Consider it done.
Вот. Еще надо их всех троих вырубить как-то.
I can see you! Whoa, where'd he go?
Hey, there he is.
You attacked a licensed psychotherapist? How could you? Just comes naturally, I guess.
Только проблема в том, что они очень быстро, и каждому нужен свой подход. И надо будет их всех троих вырубить. И... вернуть сознание. Вот. Вывести
Hey,
из-под
can of spray
гипноза.
paint, and it's not even empty.
Краска. Это хорошо. Она нам понадобится. Да, еще интересная фишка. Когда Сэм проходит через Макса, он его пинает. Так, надо сходить к торгашу. Потому что мало того, что он держит свой магазин, у него под прилавком всегда есть какая-нибудь интересная фигня. И не только под прилавком.
Hey, Bosco.
What can I do for you?
Так,
We'd like to patronize your fine establishment, my good man.
By patronize you, he means we want to buy stuff from you, not mock you. We probably will mock you, but that's not what he meant.
I know what he meant. Don't patronize me. So what do you want to buy?
What have you got?
Well, I still got that big sale on cheese,
Oh, yeah, cheese! I want that.
and I might have another item of interest behind the counter.
ну и вот он говорит, что есть сыр и что-то интересное под прилавком.
I accept your thinly veiled invitation to ask about the item behind the counter.
Oh, it's just a little something I like to call a tear gas grenade launcher.
Tear gas grenade launcher? Oh, yeah, I really want that.
It's the latest in Bosco tech innovation. It'll clear out a room of militant college students in no time, guaranteed.
I feel really close to you right now.
В общем, у него есть пушка, которая стреляет слезоточивым газом. Что Максу очень понравилось.
We'd like that tear gas grenade launcher.
That'll be $10,000.
10,000 bucks? We'll have to give out like 1 million tickets.
Or one really big one.
You mean
White Collar Crime Drive.
where corporate criminals go to rejoice in their ill-gotten gains?
After we blow this popsicle stand, we can go hunt us up one of those starchy cesspiles and hit 'em where it hurts the most. Right in the pocketbook.
That's not what I thought you were gonna say, but that's good too.
В общем, эта фигня будет стоить 10 тысяч баксов. И сразу же была подсказка, как эти 10 тысяч баксов можно найти. А об этом попозже.
We'll take that cheese that's just been sitting out in the open for everyone to touch.
I can't scan it from way back here. You gotta bring it to the counter so I can ring it up.
Do we have to do everything around here?
Попробуем взять сыр.
Nothing for us right now.
Okay.
See you later, Bosco.
Remember, we never had this conversation.
What conversation?
The conversation we just had.
No, see, he was just acting like he'd already forgotten the conversation.
What conversation?
Oh, brother.
Well, it is on special.
And we are running dangerously low.
Okay, Mac, we want this cheese.
Okay. Standard cheese background check. I'll need to see at least 6 forms of ID, a valid federal cheese license, a completed organ donor card, a written release signed in the presence of a notary public, and your school report cards from the 9th through 12th grades.
That's pretty inconvenient.
It's okay, Sam. I can be brave. We'll just have to struggle cheeselessly onward.
Now I think I'm gonna cry.
А вот это было внезапно. И если не вернуть... Кстати, на прейскуранте написано в самой-самой нижней строчке: гранатомет с слезоточивым газом, 10 000 баксов.
What? Oh,
Вот что бывает,
Did you
если
see that?
нести
Oh, yeah.
сыр. И это нам поможет.
Sam, are you dead?
too early to tell.
No one steals from Bosco.
An honest but excruciatingly painful mistake. I'll let you get back to your shopping, or whatever it was you were doing.
Sometimes it's best not to ask.
Я-то не хотел с Максом разговаривать.
Let's just return the cheese to its table.
Okay.
Как-то можно было по-другому выйти на эту фигню, она как-то называется.
Hey,
Надо
Bosco.
попробовать с ним
What do you
поговорить,
need?
узнать. Это охранная система.
Nice place you got here.
What's so nice about it?
What's with the maximum security prison motif?
You've been robbed as many times as I have. You do the same.
I've never been robbed, actually, but then I typically point a large firearm at anyone who approaches me.
You crack me up, little buddy. What were we talking about?
Вот.
About the Munchkin terrorism.
What about it?
What sort of malevolent forces would conspire to burden you with unwanted video cassettes?
Oh, they've all got it in for me. The government, the media, the
Естественно, он
mafia,
думает, что это все
aliens,
заговор.
sentient computers, my mother, Niels Bohr, Switzerland, headlights, lint, pastrami, hairspray, telltale.
Stop right there! Hairspray had no part in this.
Oh, sure. That's what you'd like to believe.
Заговор, причем вообще всеми.
BTADS? Is that one of those acronym things I've been hearing so much about?
Yep, Bosco Tech Automated Defense System. I made it myself.
Wow, I always wanted to automate my defense. How does it work?
Вот она
Just pull a
система.
weapon. You'll see. Or try and walk out of here with something. Go ahead, I dare you.
Баран
Maybe we will.
называется. Вот.
At the risk of sounding callous, how come your fancy pants defense system can't even stop small bladder boy over here?
It was designed to keep people from taking stuff out of the store, not from bringing it in.
Ah, right. A rare case of reverse shoplifting.
Shop dropping.
Yeah, I suppose so.
В общем, эта система не работает на него,
I think
потому
we
что
got
он
it.
вносит
Okay.
кассеты,
Anything else?
а не выносит.
Thanks, Bosco.
Это
Sleep
важно.
with two eyes open.
Тоже небольшая подсказка, как вырубить вот этого мелкого. Но это потом. Мы еще не знаем, как их разгипнотизировать. Но Сибил еще не показал. Поедем прокатимся.
Where we going, Sam?
Вот с этим автомобилем в основном весь экшен связан в некоторых частях.
Let's go cruise for lawbreakers, Max.
Goody!
В некоторых эпизодах. Не знаю, как там дальше, но в некоторых эпизодах так точно. Но это потом уже будет видно дальше по прохождению, когда мы будем следующие эпизоды проходить.
By the way, Sam, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I may have accidentally chewed through our brake lines.
No, I don't think you did mention that.
I guess we'll just have to slow down by violently rear-ending other motorists.
Already planning on it, little buddy.
Ну и Макс сказал, что от крыс тормоза лучше. То есть придется нам тормозить об жопу других машин. Ну а собственно это делается очень легко.
Take the wheel, little buddy.
With pleasure.
Please accept my condolences for your taillight. Sam 1, taillight 0. I could do this all day.
А теперь тормозим его.
This is your first and final warning. Pull over or die.
Hello, we're freelance police.
And you're not. Ergo, we call the shots around here.
Oh, why did you stop me?
Your taillight's busted.
But you're the ones who broke it.
Your point being...
What's the fine for a broken taillight?
Why, isn't it $10,000?
What? Are you crazy? Okay, one moment. Allow me to confer with my legal counsel. All right, my attorney advised me to pay the fine. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have some accounting.
Thanks, sucker.
Очень немного весело. Выманили штраф 10 000 за разбитые фары. Так что теперь идем за газовым гранатометом. Там посмотрим, что можно сделать. Точнее, нам Сибил покажет, что можно сделать. И ведь это еще не все. Надо будет ведь еще установить самого этого.
We got your tear gas money right here.
Really?
Бразик.
All right, here you go. One tear gas grenade launcher.
This is a salad shooter filled with onions.
But it works. Trust me, trust me. Now put that away before someone gets hurt.
What do you mean?
The 10,000 just covered the cost of materials, you know.
Oh, I'm sure.
It's okay, everybody. I'm all right.
Так, теперь у нас есть гранатомет. И это хорошо. Правда, у Баскова все его технологии оказываются такими, как этот гранатомет. Взял что-то простое, налепил наклейку, использует не так, как положено, все, оно работает. И просит баснословные деньги за это.
Oh, Sybil.
Yes?
The other Sybil.
What is that?
Don't worry, this won't hurt a bit.
No!
But it will make you cry.
Ну, теперь это не проблема.
Please, Sam, allow me.
Now, Peepers, this is going to hurt us a lot more than it's going to hurt you. Just kidding. It'll definitely hurt you more.
Sweet dreams, peeps.
I can see you!
Oh my, that was great. That was great. I mean, wait. My evil plan is being threatened. Good thing I have the other two twerps to handle it. Still not quite right.
Nice work, you two. Now I can try to bring him
Ну, а
out of
теперь
his
Сибил
hypnotic
покажет
state.
вам, как его
Take
выводить.
control of your mind.
I don't think he can hear you.
Sure he can. He's unconscious, not dead.
Minor detail.
Destroy the intruder in your dreams. Regain control.
What? Hey! What am I doing here? What's going on?
Sybil?
My name's not Sybil. It's Peepers.
Oh, yes, it is. Are you okay? How do you feel?
I've got a bit of a headache. I had the weirdest dream.
And there was someone unusual in your dream, wasn't there?
Yes, Brady Culture was there. He kept telling me to do stuff.
Aha!
I knew it.
That fiend hypnotized you to do his unspeakable bidding.
Peepers, what's the last thing you can remember?
I remember checking in at Brady Culture's home for former child stars.
He has his own nut house? Wow, we gotta meet this guy.
Where can we find this home for former child stars?
Oh, it's very secret. No one must ever find it. Think of the scandal.
Я
But we need to find it
перевод
so we
на
can stop the madness. In a manner of speaking.
I want to help, but I just can't remember where it is.
Oh.
But my brothers might. They went with me.
Попроще
Hey,
будет
I
объяснено,
didn't do
почему.
anything really embarrassing, did I?
Но это после того,
Nothing a
как мы
simple
выведем
exorcism
из
can't fix.
Oh, dear.
гипнотического сна всех троих. -1. мимоходом
This could use
испортить.
a little improvement.
Hey, hey, hey! You messed it up! Oh, now I've gotta fix it, brain freeze.
Ну, это так. На сейчас. Чисто по пути сделал, чтобы потом лишний раз не возвращаться. Так. Теперь
Discounted
все.
cheese is nigh impossible to pass up.
Макс, ты хочешь сходить?
Public restrooms, unholy temples to all things unsanitary. I wouldn't go in there for all the TNT Landia.
I'll do it.
Uh-oh. Time out for number one.
Looks like he opened his floodgates.
I hope he enjoys it as much as I did.
Так. Сыр.
If you really love someone, give them the gift of cheese.
Ooh, I just can't wait to see the look on his face when he gets it.
What the? Time out for number one.
We're saved!
That's a whole lot more entertaining when it's not happening to me.
It's pretty entertaining either way.
Oh, he wet his widow pants. Classic. Just classic. Except, hold on. My evil plan is in jeopardy. Who dares to oppose me? Hey, that was pretty good. Better.
Hey, you just gonna leave him there?
Так. Это не сделали.
Take control of your mind.
Is it working?
I don't know. Destroy the intruder in your dreams.
Snap out of it, you big baby.
Oh, what's going on? Where's the bathroom?
He's back.
Quick, act like a chicken.
No, tell us where we can find Brady Culture's home for former child stars. We've got to stop that fiend from hypnotizing anyone else.
The home? It's at 227 something. Specs would remember the street. He always does the navigating.
Can you take us there?
Heck no! I've got to take some time out for number one.
Well, that was helpful.
Так. Этот убежал. А, нет. Так не вкатило. Ладно. Без проблем.
I think he missed a spot here.
What are you doing? Don't mess with my paintings. Now I've gotta fix it all up.
Ну и с последним осталось разобраться. Здорово.
Can you believe we get paid for this?
I love this country.
You made me mess up.
Now this is quality television. Wait a second. My evil plan is in ruins. The dog and bunny will rue the day they crossed me. Rue the day, I say.
Well, we've admired our handiwork long enough.
Maybe just one more second? Okay, let's go.
Так. Ну и осталось привести его в чувство.
Take control of your mind. Destroy the intruder in your dreams.
Nicely done, Sam. You're a natural.
Where am I?
Who are you?
Don't worry, we're freelance police.
Police? Oh no!
Quick, follow that soda popper.
Вот оно как работает. Ну ладно.
Hurry, Sam. He's getting away.
Последний, кого ты поднимаешь, того называют предпоследний. Именно он будет взрывом.
Take the wheel, buddy.
With pleasure.
Got it.
Yes!
Мать.
Don't shoot!
Aside from the fact that we just plugged your truck, why would you think we'd shoot you?
Except for the obvious sport value, of course.
It's just, you always see cops on the news beating up on some guy just because he's a former child star.
We would never dream of hurting former child stars. We just need to find the home where Brady Culture keeps them.
Oh, why didn't you say so? It's right over there, across the street.
Jumping elephant fleas.
How devilishly convenient.
Thanks.
Интересно, что он скажет.
Does anyone know how to change a tire?
О, у них у каждого своя фраза. Это прикольно.
It says here they only treat patients with something called artificial personality disorder.
Так,
Sounds tasty. What's in it?
Apparently it's common in former child stars. Symptoms include, let's see, obsession with money, violent reactions to hairstyling, and an unconscious desire to see one's peers getting older.
Forsooth.
You don't even know what that means, do you?
No, but it sounds all classically literate.
и вот эта фигня тоже рандомизируется. Ну, по шаблонам, несколько шаблонов получается, и шаблоны между собой, точнее, они между собой перемешиваются. Каждый раз новый шаблон получается. В общем, надо на эту форму заполнить усилие, пройдя 3 теста, чтобы нас пустило сюда, к главному злодею.
Where we going, Sam?
Back to the office.
Вот так. Так, сразу к себе идем. Так. Себел, расчехляй свои
Do you think I
психологические
might have
тесты.
artificial personality disorder?
Interesting.
Symptoms include, let's see, obsession with money, violent reactions to hairstyling, and an unconscious desire to see one's peers getting older.
Hey, I know! I could psychoanalyze you.
Will this be painful?
Only if we do it right. Now, there are a couple things we can try. We could look at some ink blots, we could try some free association, I could interpret your dreams for you.
В общем, 3 теста, чтобы у нас обнаружилась вот эта вот фигня, с помощью которой нас пропустят. Вот. И забавная фраза. Сам спросил, это больно? И Сибил ответила, если делать все правильно. Ну и какие они психологи, а? В общем, 3 теста на 3 на 3 симптома. Надо подтасовать, надо ответить так, чтобы совпало. Симптомы специально называются, чтобы знать, что отвечать.
How do ink blots work?
And can we make them
Начнем с
ourselves?
5.
It's easy. I just show you some pictures,
что там.
and you tell me what you see. Your responses can reveal things like obsessions or obsessions. Take a look at this and tell me what you see.
Я забыл, что там должно быть. По-моему, деньги.
Pennies on the eyes of a dead mine.
Interesting.
Да, деньги.
Now, how about this one?
Вмешательство на деньгах.
An SUV crashing into an opulent mansion.
Значит, надо брать все ответы, которые связаны так или иначе с деньгами.
My Uncle Louie's moth-eaten wallet.
Now this one. What do you see?
Если отвечать все правильно, то все будет
Elephants at the New
правильно.
York Stock Exchange.
Ну, все совпадет.
And this one?
То есть тут 3, может 4, чтобы на каждой... Нет. В районе 3.
A debit card fed through a document
Либо 2,
shredder.
либо 3 шаблона
Well, judging
здесь.
by your responses, you seem to be fairly obsessed with money. That's a symptom of artificial personality disorder. I'd better mark it on your chart.
Не, по-моему, 2 шаблона здесь.
Very interesting. We should test you for the other symptoms of APD.
Whatever
Здесь
you say, Sawbones.
I'm not a
на
sawbones. I'm a
либо
psychotherapist.
Tomato, tomato. Hey, I'm
помешательство
getting
на
hungry.
славе, либо на деньгах. Остальное я, походу, вспомню.
What's free association like?
It's a test of your reactions to things in your life. I say a
That's
word, and then you just say or
Great.
do the first thing that comes into your head.
Dance a samba, recite the
Или
alphabet,
расческа.
scream at the top of my lungs, that sort of thing?
Вообще
Interesting.
здесь надо
Have we
реагировать или
started
отвечать.
already?
No, but
Так
now
что
we will.
понятно
Ready?
было.
Is that the word?
No,
Ну.
the word is tumbleweed.
То есть перекати поле. Ну, можно сказать всякую белиберду.
Eucalyptus.
Interesting. Now try this one. Crown. Just do or say whatever comes naturally.
Кнопка волос.
Whoa, don't shoot! Violent reaction! Violent reaction!
You should see him at Thanksgiving.
Violent reaction to the word. Very interesting. Comb.
Вот расческа. Расческа точно.
Whoa, don't shoot! Violent reaction! Violent reaction!
You should see him at Thanksgiving.
Кнопка волос.
Violent reaction to the word. Very interesting. Well, this has been illuminating.
Yes.
Your reactions indicate that you're a generally violent
Нет,
person.
неправильно.
Disturbed to hear that.
Me too. I've always thought of you as a specifically violent person.
Do you think I might have artificial personality disorder?
Maybe, but people with APD are
Вот,
known for their
жестко
violent
реагирует на укладку
reactions
волос.
to hairstyling.
Так что неправильно. Я немного поступил.
Let's try some more free
Попробуем еще
association.
раз. В этот
That
раз
will tell us more about
Должно
your
получиться
unreasonable
сразу.
reactions to the elements of your life. Remember, I'll say words, and you just do or say whatever comes naturally. Ready?
Sure, go ahead.
Cow.
корова.
Lampblack.
I
Копоть.
see. How about this word? Drill.
Hullabaloo.
What an unusual response. Dryer. Just do or
Фен.
say whatever comes
А
naturally.
вот на фен мы берем и наставляем фен. На фен наставляем пистолет.
Whoa, don't shoot! Violent reaction! Violent reaction!
You should see him at Thanksgiving.
Violent reaction to the word. Very interesting. Well, this has been illuminating.
Yes.
Your responses lead me to believe that you have an unusually violent reaction to hairstyling.
You should see him at the podiatrist's.
It could be symptomatic of artificial personality disorder. I'd better mark this on your chart. You have 2 of the symptoms listed on this form.
Am I deranged?
I don't want to alarm you, but probably.
Can I have your hat when they commit you?
Sure, little buddy.
Так, ну, у меня хоткей не работают, поэтому будет шумно сейчас какое-то время, но это фигня. Просто не будем обращать на это внимание. Ладно,
Can you really learn anything from my grotesque,
остался
nonsensical dreams?
последний тест.
Oh, absolutely. They reveal your subconscious. It's like
Вот
peeling
здесь
an onion.
Youch.
Now just
Сейчас
relax
на
and try to
взросление,
remember your dream.
Okay, here goes.
взросление сверстников.
My dreams always start in the office, but this time things were
Следующий.
different.
А еще один,
Yes, I can picture it.
это
Tell me what
желание
happened.
жениться на матери. Вот так вот.
I remembered that I'd just gotten something from the bakery.
Oh, is there going to be a celebration? What did you get?
Так что так вот.
It was an overly frosted birthday cake.
Someone's another year closer to the grave, eh?
I realized there was someone else in the room with me.
Oh, you had a special guest. Who was it?
It was Max.
Ah, yes, your imaginary friend. Wait a second. The birthday
What?
cake, your friend. You subconsciously want to see your peers get older.
I could have told you that.
This is a definite symptom of artificial personality disorder.
Yes, I mean, I hope it's not serious.
I'd better mark this on your chart.
Так, ну это мы сделали. Карточка у нас теперь заполнена.
Wow! It must be artificial personality disorder. You've got all the signs. I bet I can get a paper out of this.
Best ship me off to some sort of home for former child stars then.
I've signed this admissions form, but you'll have to arrange your own transportation. I'm about to be really busy publishing the details of your case.
В
Since you're
общем,
crazy, can I drive?
Jumping vehicular homicide, no.
вот, теперь у нас и заполнена карточка. Мы едем к Брэди культуре. Вот, сегодня мы пройдем
Where we going, Sam?
этот эпизод, как раз хватит на стрим.
Back to Brady Culture's home
Дальше
for
они
former
тоже
child
примерно так
stars.
же будут.
Oh, okay.
По крайней мере, первый сезон, потому что я первый сезон помню. Приблизительно. Может подзадержится, конечно, некоторые серии по длине, но это не важно. Потом будет видно. Правда, я не весь помню. Поэтому нормально. Заходим. Обезьяна нам дала
Come
добро.
on, little buddy, there's justice to be served.
Can we get ice cream afterwards? Justice makes me hungry. This reminds me of that place
Ну,
where Aunt
а
Trudy
теперь
lives, with the medicine
долгий
smell and the rubber
монолог.
sheets and the enormous mute Indian.
Sounds like a
Я
million
даже не
laughs.
хочу
Yeah,
его
mostly after
пересказывать.
medication time. Where is
Кому
everybody?
интересно будет, почитает. Я не хочу это пересказывать. Это слишком долго.
This is Culture's Clubhouse.
Jumping on
Я
Cheney
просто
and
посижу
Papa Franklin.
молча.
Brady Culture, I presume.
You know who I am? Wow! Evil plans really do work.
Don't get too excited, Stretch Pants. The freelance police are here.
Yes, actually. I've been waiting for you.
Really? Next time, try leaving the front door open. Save us all some grief.
Allow me to explain.
Uh-oh, I think we just triggered a soliloquy.
Good thing I have the attention span of a pint of yak butter.
I never wanted much. Just to be universally loved, that's all. And to be #1 in the TV ratings for the 1971 fall season. But no! Those worthless hacks, the soda puppies, with their matching shirts and their cute little jingles, they came on opposite me and stole my audience. I was never offered another role. And now you two vigilantes won't even let a poor, down-on-his-luck actor mass hypnotize the entire viewing public to become his worshipful fans forever. How cruel.
Is it over?
I think so.
So...
В общем, он рассказывает свою историю становления злодеем. Как три шипучки забрали у него всю славу.
In your dreams,
Как он
Culture.
стал злодеем, как он хотел загипнотизировать всех. И слова по поводу гипноза, все действия по поводу гипноза. Я предлагаю вам запомнить. Потому что... Ну, в общем, это потом будет видно, что почему.
What? What's happening?
Oh no! Oh no! What are you doing?
В
I
общем,
don't know.
You were in on it all along. I told you it was a conspiracy. I told you, but then you already knew, didn't you?
No, Bosco. I must deliver videos.
Call the CIA! Call Interpol! Call Mickey
ну, теперь
Rooney!
Макс
Must
загипнотизирован.
deliver Mickey Rooney videos.
Ah!
Так что нам надо выйти из гипноза. Сделать это просто. Вспоминаем, что у Боска есть баран, что лежит сыр на выходе. Что мы делаем? Пытаемся.
Must deliver videos.
Не попал.
Too far. Too far.
Не попал. Следующий заход. В общем, весь первый сезон спасения мира завязан как раз на гипнозе. Гипноз будет присутствовать в каждой серии. Вот. Сыр. Не то. Сыр. Попал. А теперь выходим из гипноза. Ну, то, что во всем сезоне гипноз, это не спойлер, это так. Самое интересное то, как этот гипноз будет проявляться. Так что вот это мы уже видим по мере прохождения. Очень интересно. У нас 3 сезона, так что самый максимум хватит надолго. В общем, пока я разговаривал, Сэм пошел осознанно в сон. Теперь ему надо уничтожить всех Фредди, которые тут есть. Вообще всех. С этим все просто. Убираем антенну. Без антенны телевизор не работает.
Oh yes, that's much better reception.
Выключаем свет.
I think someone needs to turn the lights out on your career, Brady.
What? No!
У нас еще один.
Oh, that Brady culture. He turns the world off with his smile.
Теперь нам надо хватать голову Макса. Кто ты убрал? Возьми. Стреляй. Знак меняет гравитацию.
Whoa! Gotcha!
Yay!
Голову Макса поймали. Так что теперь мы справимся с этим, Брейди.
Oh, Mr. Culture, I have a surprise for you.
Really? For me? No!
Oh my.
Thanks, Sam. A little stringy, but good. Oh, I just remembered. I'm supposed to be somewhere.
Bye, Max.
Так, и остался последний. В чулане.
I will be
Видно,
number
что
one in the ratings.
мышь.
Now,
Hey, Brady Cheese.
what is it, fool?
А я
I'd
успел.
like to introduce you to a little friend of mine.
Так что сразу запустился скрипт, что все сработало.
No, the cheese must stand alone. No!
And another one bites the cheese.
И все, это последний.
Oh,
Oh no, he's awake. We're done for.
Save the girlish histrionics, Bosco. I'm all right. I was merely the victim of your garden variety video delivery hypnosis scheme.
Okay, but what about your co-conspirator?
My co-conspirator. Holy underpants draped to the mast of a sinking pork rind freighter. That hirsute eomaniac kidnapped my little buddy.
Так, в общем, мы вышли из гипноза, но у Брэди остался Макс. Нам теперь надо спасать Макса и заодно разобраться с Брэди.
Any idea how I can curtail this culture crisis?
Brady Culture? Ibo, man. Stay away from him. He's got it in for me.
Sorry, Bosco, no can do. I've got to save my furry little pal. Thanks, Bosco.
Do me proud.
Так, в общем-то, Боско нам сейчас ничем не поможет. Идем к Сибилу. разводить панику. Так, Симбел, я пришел разводить панику.
Doc. I've got to find some way to block a hypnotic ray. I don't suppose you, as a brain specialist of sorts, would know anything. Great suffering lab rats. You do know something. Out with it, before my synapses fuse into a milky puddle of slag.
Well, it's a gross breach of doctor-patient privilege for me to even tell you about it. But one of my more technologically inclined patients drew me a diagram of a contraption he claimed will block hypnosis.
That's just the sort of ridiculously lucky break I need.
It's a huge violation of every reasonable code of ethical conduct, of course, but you being a policeman of sorts, I suppose it's okay to give you the diagram.
My lack of solid engineering background has finally caught up with me. I can't make any sense of this.
I'd love to help, but engineering is one of the few fields I haven't tried. Sorry.
В общем, у Сибил оказался чертеж какого-то устройства. Устройство, блокирующее гипнотические лучи. Вот так. Теперь нам надо идти к Боску и давать ему, так как он изобретатель. Он изобретатель, он шарит. Смело отдаем ему чертеж.
Bosco, take a gander at this.
What is it, a death threat?
Even better, it's instructions for the latest in Bosco tech innovation.
Let's see a Honda for that, yeah, I can build this. Just need one thing.
What's that?
Something for that antenna thing at the top.
Antenna, got it.
Так, он просит нас антенну. Идем в кабинет. Антенна у нас где? Правильно, телевизор. Это была подсказка во сне. Берем антенну с
Max
телевизора.
isn't gonna like it when he finds out I ruined our reception. I've got to tell him as soon as possible.
Ну как антенна? Вешалка, как антенна. Нормально, работает. Значит и тут все работает. Сегодня стрим живой, потому что я не могу выключать микрофон. Это проблема. Когда я выключаю микрофон, в игре фризы. Пока я в ней играю, у меня не работают горячие клавиши. Я не могу управлять трансляцией. Ну как, могу, но это сказывается на качестве. То есть игра фризится. Появляются белые полосы, но это в общем-то.
Yeah, okay. Let me just add a little Bosco Tech innovation. And here it is, the most sophisticated
В общем,
hypnosis
отдаем
blocking
антенну
helmet
Боска,
the
и
world
он
has
делает
ever
нам
seen.
шлем,
Блокирующий
блокирующий
seems like
гипнотические
the old
лучи.
moolah gauge is running on empty.
I take it. Just stop that Brady coach. He's got it in for me.
И в этот
Your
раз
credit
Боска
to
нам
Dimension,
отдает
Bosco.
You'll
бесплатно
have to pay
это
for the
устройство.
next one, though.
Потому что мы единственные, кто может остановить этого ненормального. И просит нас остановить. Ну, по факту некому. То есть вольная полиция, как все дела, позвонил комиссар, передал, что это такая фигня.
I'm coming, Max.
В общем, едем спасать Макса.
Rule number 3. Always wear protective headgear when confronting diabolical villains with hypnotic devices.
Ну, финальная битва.
Hand over the lagomorph culture.
Sam! Boy, am I glad to see you. Johann
У него
Sebastian
много
here only
веревки, я
knows how to play
смотрю.
one song.
What's this, a rerun? Didn't we just see the dog getting hypnotized episode? Well, if you really want to watch it again.
Естественно, гипнолуч теперь на нас не работает.
Another triumph for skanky ingenuity and ordinary kitchenware. Give it up, culture. Your quiche is cooked.
Time out for the cavalry!
You've colored outside the lines of the law, Brady culture.
We see you, and this time we're...
Going to get hypnotized again. I'm sure you all remember the commands I taught you. So now, my foolish pawns, attack the dog!
Ну и теперь все просто. Надо вот эту толпу переманить на него.
Attack the videotapes.
Attack the dog!
Очень много типичных мультяшных звуков. Это весело.
Become Brady culture.
Do my evil bidding!
Worship the videotapes!
What nonsense! Attack the dog!
Ouch. Worship me.
No, me, worship me! You're my minions, mine!
Ну и по сути все.
Attack me.
No, me! Attack me! Me! Yes! Oops, no, wait, I mean... Oh! Hey!
Smart move, Sam. You played him like a $2 glockenspiel.
I learned all my best tactics in the first grade.
I tried to send you semaphore signals with my ears, but you know how I always get the K and the V mixed up.
You crack me up, little buddy. Well, I guess we should dehypnotize these poor saps again and be on our way.
Ну и финальные
You
слова.
know how I adore gratuitous violence.
Финальное насилие от Макса.
Well, that's
Минус
that, Max.
гипнотическое оружие.
Another boot to the pasty ass of crime. Thank goodness this whole hypnotic mind control thing didn't go any further. That could have been really...
И отсылка к следующему
Great to
эпизоду.
be on your show, Myra. I'm a huge fan. I just can't seem to stop watching for some reason.
Ну, первый эпизод закончился. Следующий стрим у нас, скорее всего, Айзек опять. А потом после Айзека снова Сэм и Макс. Следующий эпизод. Вот так вот. То есть сейчас пока на канале будет Айзек и Сэм и Макс. Дальше уже будет решаться. В общем, будем заканчивать. Вот. В описании я добавил ссылку на группу. Кого там еще нет. Там будут анонсы, там будет голосование. И мне нужны редакторы в группе. В общем, можно написать сообщение в группу, там будет видно. Там уже будем разбираться на месте, что да как. На этом я заканчиваю. Спасибо, кто пришел, спасибо, кто посмотрел. Вот. Так что мы заканчиваем. Всем пока.